In this video, we're going to discuss 3 tips to improve your e-commerce website sales in 2021.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by pressing the subscribe button and the notification icon below. We upload videos every week.
Tip number 1 to improve your e-commerce site sales in 2021 is to audit your online presence. Your online presence is basically everything. If you created a website and you don't have an online presence, forget about it. You're not going anywhere because no one is looking at your website. So you want to see how many eyes are in your website. Your online presence means everything outside your website. So one of the things that you can do is go through every directory that is related to your business. So try to be as specific as you can and register your company. You can go to Google My Business, you can register your company on Yahoo Business and different other platforms that allow you to register your business. That way you will have more links back to your website, what we call backlinks, that helps your SEO. So your online presence means everything outside your website. So you have to check every social media account, not only the social media accounts, but also websites that you can maybe have an article published. It's really important that you have a really excellent online presence. I mean, we're talking about the difference between start selling really good and keep selling and just don't sell at all. So I hope that you have a really good traffic. Another technique using paid media is just to use, if you're using Google Ads, you can use search ads. These are good because these are users that are actually looking for something in particular. So if you can show them what they're looking for, they might do business with you. Another thing that you can do is that you can do email ads inside Google Ads. Have you seen the Google Ads that are advertised in your inbox? Those are advertisements straight from Google Ads, and these are the pay-per-clicks here are really low, and you might want to have more visitors and more eyes on your website. The tip number 2 to improve your sales on your e-commerce sites is to have dynamic retargeting active. Make sure that it's active and it's running. Most of the customers that I know didn't know that they do have those features inside Shopify and different platforms that they manage. You have to make sure these dynamic retargeting campaigns are active, and you do have installed the Facebook pixel and the right tracking codes, so you can do tracking in Google and different platforms. AdRoll is a really good retargeting campaign as well, but essentially your e-commerce site, if you're in a Shopify the platform, Shopify includes the retargeting option, the dynamic. I'm talking about the dynamic Shopify retargeting campaign. So the difference is that if it's dynamic and it's on your website, when a user clicks on a product page, as soon as they just go away, your ads will show up in different platforms where they are. If they visit Facebook, we will show your product in Facebook. If they visit Google, we will show your product in Google and different websites that they have or on their platform. Besides the dynamic retargeting, you can also create another set of retargeting campaigns. So the dynamic retargeting is just to retarget people who were just looking at your product on your product page. But you might want to have another set of retargeting campaign with a different messaging. Maybe they click on an ad that you have out there and then they landed on your homepage, but they're not ready to purchase your product. They just wanted to know who you were. So in this next retargeting, you might not want to show the product yet. You might want to show another incentive like register for a free discount or a free newsletter. That will be your first retargeting. And then after they click on that ad, and if they land on the product, then you already have the dynamic retargeting campaign active, so that with that dynamic retargeting campaign you can follow them around, because they are more ready than the first set of users that landed on your homepage. They already look at your content, they know you. Remember, users like and customers like to do business with people they know. And if they already know your brand, your chances are higher. The tip number 3 is to pay attention to your product gallery. It's really important that you have the right pictures and the right photos on your product page. There's a lot of users that they don't add the right pictures. They just have one image of the product and that's it. If you go to Amazon, the user is more likely to purchase products that they see how they look. Don't only have a stock image, just have real pictures of the real thing, because they will leave a review after they purchase the product. And if it's a piece of crap, they're gonna leave you a piece of crap review too. So make sure that you do have a nice gallery. If it's food, make sure you do a food stylist kind of photo shoot. And then if it's something that is more emotional, have a video with the product, using the product, and try to be more creative. But on that product page, you do need to include anything related to the product. If you have an FDA certification or something that stands out from the competition, you better include that on your product gallery. Just to wrap this up, the 3 tips that we have for you. Number 1 was to check your online presence and everything outside of your website. If you don't have an online presence, no one is talking about your website, now you know that you have a lot to do. Number 2 is to have a retargeting campaign active. Not only one, you can do several based on the behavior of your client. You can have one retargeting campaign active and be dynamic. So the word that we use the word dynamic because it depends on what the user click. If they click on one product, we're going to be showing that product category. If they click on another product, we're going to show in that other product category. So it depends on the behavior of the user. And then number 3, make sure you have a nice product gallery in place. Remember to include all the pictures related. With those 3 tips, you can do a really quick audit of your website and you can tell your team to start working right away. Or you can do it yourself. Make sure you subscribe and take a look at the video and the link on the description. You can download a quick infographic on guidedbizgrowth.com. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.